Hey guys, and welcome to a HTML tutorial part 10, and we're going to be learning about images. We're going to be learning about outputting images onto the browser, file paths, deciding the perfect image width and height. So file paths, image source example.jpg. So we're going to be going through each meaning of these of the file paths that we're going to be doing in HTML. So the image source example.jpg will mean the picture is inside the same folder. The image source equals in slash images slash example.jpg, meaning the picture is inside the images folder from the same folder. So from the current folder it will go into the images folder and then get the picture. And finally, image source dot the example.jpg would mean it will be one level up from the current folder. So let's do some images in HTML. So here we are on Sublime Text with the web browser on the right hand side and the Sublime Text on the left hand side. So let's go through the first one. So the image source. So I don't have a picture for it, so I'm gonna go on Google and search up sample, or just like a background image, actually background images. Then let's just pick this one, I guess, and then here just right click on it and save image as. So I'm just gonna save it in the same folder here. So I'm just gonna write like background, make it nice and simple, and I know it's gonna be a JPEG image, so I'll be adding the JPG ending of the file in HTML. So I'm gonna save that right here. Then I'm gonna go back on Sublime Text. Then here, so the first thing you'll write is do the brackets and do image, then autocomplete it, and you'll come with source, and then here. So as we know, it's going to be in the same folder here. So if I'm gonna go on so I'm on the desktop, and if I go on the HTML course, we know that the background image is in the same folder as the index image. So if we go back here, then we could just write background, then write, and we know if it is a JPEG image, so we just write .jpg. Then so we know what picture we're going to use. Then we're going to use an alt, so is sort of like a subtitle of the image. So just write this is a sample background image, then and then here, then that's it. So if we just going to save, then refresh, then if we're gonna go down all the way, save, then refresh, then we could see here it's the background image is right here. So I feel like it's a bit too big, so we could change the width and the height of the picture right here. So that's the default size, and then we could change it because as it's too big. So we could write style, then write the width right here, then let's do like 400 pixels by, so put semicolon, then write the height right here, then write 600 pixels. So I think that's alright, I guess. Then save it right here, then refresh, then it will go, the width will be a bit smaller. So yeah, so that's really useful for when doing like adjusting the image and like putting it into a perfect spot. So yeah, that's really useful. So so we can adjust the image and etc. So we could also put the image like in a certain spot. So we could write like so go into the speech mark right here, then write float, then here we could write the we want it to be like on the right, and then put semicolon. So save that, then refresh onto it, then it will move on to the right. So that's really useful as well. and by default will be to the left. So we could also animate, like put like an animated picture on here. So so I got like a sample animated picture on the same folder right here. So yeah, so that's the animated picture. So I don't think it'll show it animated if I, oh yeah, so yeah, this is the animated picture I got from Google. So right here. So I mean, I could help you doing that. So I mean, all you have to do is to say if you want to search up something specific, like for example like a boxing glove, then go on images, then go on tools, then go on type, then go on GIF, so which are animated pictures. So all right here, so let's for example use this one. So this could be very useful for example selling it like a box for like a product or something like that. So you could use those right here, or you got your own examples you got as well. So like this one as well right here. So so yeah, so let's just, so I got my own picture on here. So if we just do image, as always, image source, then right, so as we're in the same folder right here, if we go on desktop, HTML course, and if so I got in the same folder as the index web page right here. So I named it animate, so let's just, so I made it nice and simple. I named it animate, so let's put animate. Then we notice is an animated picture, so we write dot gif right here. Then let's do the same thing as well, so put alt this is animated pic. Then and then we could also adjust the width and the height, so we could do the same, we could use the same width and height for the background picture we done. So we could write style, then I could also, so I want to put on the left this time, and so I'm not gonna write float left because I think it's unnecessary. So we could just put width right here, width 400 pixels, semicolon, then height, then 600 pixels, and then yeah, that's finished. So just save that, then refresh onto here, then it should come up right here. So there was a slight delay right there, but it will still show it right here. So that's, I mean, that's very good as well. So yeah, so I got another example right here. So say if you want to, say if I go back on here, desktop, HTML course, and so say if I want to save the background into like in folders, in a separate folder, just to make it, you know, your file to be very clean. So if I make a folder right here, then put like images right here, then put, say, the background one in there. Yeah, and then if we go back on Sublime Text, if we, yeah, so if we just save it again right here, then so it won't be there, but it will say this is a sample background, because Sublime Text doesn't know, like, doesn't know it is in the same folder. So we could do, so we right here just do like slash, then we put, so what was the folder's name? So images, right? So type in images, then slash again, so it will go into the images folder, then it will get the background folder right here. So just save that, then now refresh onto here. Don't not save it. Wait. Oh, I think I put a slash here. Okay, let's save that again and refresh, then it'll come up on here. So yeah, so I mean, yeah, don't put a slash in here, just generally just go into images, then go to background right there. So yeah, so yeah, put images then background.jpg. So we could also do the same thing on here as well for the animated one right here. So this is it. So we went through the images, the normal, put like a normal image background, then we made an animated picture right here, going into different folders and getting the picture, and putting it to the right or left or center of the picture and adjusting the width and height. So let's get on to the HTML questions. So here are the HTML questions. So number 1, what does this file path do? So the image source example.jpg, which is easy. And number 2, how many different file paths are there? So that's just number 2 right here. So just number 1 and 2. So it shouldn't be that hard. So I'll give you a few seconds. So hopefully you answered all those questions. If you haven't, just pause the video before we go into the answers. So now, right here, let's go into the answers right now. So the answers are: number 1, it will find a picture in the same folder. Number 2, 3 different file paths. So hopefully you get both of those right. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like for more tutorials like these. Thank you.